Hi, my name is Sherry Wilson, and I have another dream I want to share with you. This is the first dream I had. It was from 1999, and it was pretty epic. I was sleeping, and it felt like not a dream, but more of a vision in a dream. I was standing, and I think it's really important to share where I was standing and what direction I was facing. I was facing north, and I was in my backyard on my sidewalk, and there was storms above me, and they were all lined up. There was storms. There was 4 different sections of storms I saw, and they seemed to be really tightly organized. I don't know why they seem so organized, but what it was is I drew a picture of it. There was hurricanes all lined up. They were stacked up, and then next to them were tornadoes, and then there was lightning. And all of these storms that I saw, they seemed to be really monumental. They were huge. It was like storms we had never seen before. And the one that really got my attention was the storms. This right here, to me, represented straight line wind. Not a hurricane, not a tornado. It was completely separate. It was straight wind. And as I'm looking at these storms, I looked up straight up above me, and I could see a square cut out of the clouds, the swirling mass of the sky. I could see a perfect square cut out of the sky, and I had to stand directly underneath the square, like a square, because if I stood this way, you know, it was like looking up through a long pipe, like a stovepipe, and you had to stand directly underneath it, or all you were going to see was the wall of the clouds. And so as I'm looking at it, I could see the outer space like it was calm, you know, it was starry, and you could feel the peacefulness of it, even though the storms were raging. And I just remembered focusing on how calm it was up there above the sky in the heavens. And as I'm looking at it, I noticed this almost like frost on a window, this pretty feathery light, and it was just like crystals. It was beautiful, and it was coming from the east. You know, here's the north, and I could see it coming slowly, and I could feel it coming very, very steadily, and it was just, well, it was coming from this direction because that's east, the way you're looking at it, and it was slowly coming into view. And I thought, that's got to be heaven. And I was so excited, and I ran in the house, and I got my family, and I'm yelling, you got to come outside. I can see heaven up in the sky. Never mind the storms that were going on. I was more excited about heaven. And when we came back out, and I'm pointing up to this hole in the sky, all of a sudden it wasn't square anymore. It was round, and there was this reddish brown substance coming through, and it was coming through really, really fast. It was just gushing through, almost like silly string being shot out of a can. And when I saw that, I registered it like that was death. I don't know how I knew it. It was death. And we went running back in the house, and all we could think to do is we went to the basement into my canning cellar. And here I am, just about crouched in the fetal position with my head covered. I had my head down, and I'm like, you know, and the Holy Spirit came up to me, and he said, Sherry, are you afraid? And I'm like, no, Lord, I'm not afraid. And I'm like, and then I felt him leaving, and it terrified me. And I yelled back, I said, wait, Lord, I'm afraid. And all of a sudden, the fear went, it just melted away, and all my fear was gone. And for all these years, I've thought this was a personal dream to me, to trust, you know, he's trying to teach me to trust in the Lord and to bring everything that bothers me to him. And I mean, that was a really good lesson. But here in the last couple of days, I've been aware of a cube in the sky in Texas that several people videoed and took pictures of, and nobody knows what it is. And I just wondered, why was that hole that I saw in the sky a perfect square. So I just wanted to get that out there. I don't know what it means. I feel an urgency to get my dreams up. I feel like my dreams were a gift, and now's the time for me to share them because time is short, and I am really starting to freak out over this. Kind of freaking out in a good way, like deja vu. I don't know what's going on, but I'm getting ready to make another video. I don't want to make these real long, and I want them all broken up. So I will put up another video in a couple minutes. Thank you. Bye.